Hi all, welcome to this Pro League Team of the Season predictions. This one is one I'm genuinely struggling with from a defensive point of view. Midfield and attacking wise I felt pretty confident, but we'll see how this plays out though. I think because St. Galois have been so impressive this season, it's going to be interesting who from them, how many they actually get for Team of the Season cards. But if you guys looks always much appreciated, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, G's Legend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. Miss the days of Benelux, that's why we had kept that there. And also it's because I initially had it marked up. I thought Benelux was like a full squad back in the day. That was a fun predictions. So Morris is my goalie, and I felt kind of not generally say confident. It's mainly if they go him or Misionley. Like, both should happen. It's a case of who they decide gets the nod, and like as I say, it comes back down to the whole how many players from each team's going to get in, like, and you've got to remember it's generally going to be 11 for the team and then however many for the like content throughout the week. So like originally, if they want to bulk it up a wee bit for better ratings, or it's Morris for because obviously he's been the best goalie in the league this season for clean sheets and so forth. The back four, obviously it's three defenders. I should say Tuema has been a midfielder and Sergio Gomez has been playing left back. That's why he's where he is. But big part of Van der Leek's season. Surprised I've had him in a couple of my team of the week predictions. Surprised he's not actually had an inform. He would be like Mauro Junior, but I'd imagine he'd get like plus 20 upgrades, so then he might get like a defensive boost that's like plus 40 or something, and physical boost that's maybe about plus 40. But we'll see if that one plays out. Christian Burgess, former of Portsmouth, big season for him at St. Galois. He's been very, very impressive, and you would say to yourself, really? Like, this guy goes from League One to the Belgian Pro League and has been a big rock at the back. Like, big, like, you'd suddenly think this guy could he go in the Premier League and cut it there? You never know. Yes, he lacks a little pace, but he's shown that he's done well, so fair play to him. And there's not exactly like it's weak forwards in the Pro League. There's a good standard of forward like Onuachu and Bastos, and so he's coming up against half decent forwards that have had half decent careers as well. Tuema, as I said, another St. Galois player that deserves a shout. He's been someone I've had in Team of the Week a few times, and he could easily be one of these 80 plus club cards that would actually be quite fun. And I think it would also be one of Malta's first Team of the Season cards ever. I'm sure that's what I had in my notes when I'm looking at it. Nurio Fortuna, forgot he's not a goal this FIFA, but still deserves in. He's kind of been like left back, centre back. He's been all over the place defensively this season, so we'll see how that one plays out. Mids, wingers, whatever you want to throw them all under. Noah Lang, pretty academic for Club Brugge. De Ketelaar, another one that should be pretty academic. As it comes down to EA really. Obviously they're both kind of playing the same positions, but both equally deserving in. Merzier, pretty academic, despite obviously how Leuven has been this season, but like, I can't really not include him because when you're one of the top contributions for goal for assists, it's kind of hard to ignore. Junior Ito, very academic. I get the feeling he could be the best card in this team of the season, or potentially Undav. Unachu, another one that's academic. Pieface will love that to bits. He's had him packed so many times when he was in Team of the Week. It was funny. I think it was just every video or every stream you're like, oh my god, how many Unachus are we going to see here? And Undav, obviously he's going to Brighton next season. Big part of St. Galois' season, scoring goals for fun. He went from the third tier of Germany, I think it was Mannheim, I might remember, or whoever. He was, because that was when he had a team of the season. Folk were like, who is this guy? And he goes to St. Galois, scoring goals for fun. Now he's going to Brighton. It was like £9 million or whatever. So fair play. And like Undav obviously could have had more special cards if I'm honest, but he, as I said, shooting wise, if they boost him right, like say plus 11 or whatever, they could pretty much give his shooting and his physical near enough 99, and you take it from there. Subs and reserves is up for debate in a few positions, but I've tried to balance out between teams as well, so that way as many teams get a bit of attention. As we said, Mijonley could get in over one of these players. Tuzdali, pretty much up there for the Golden Boot. He's played really well this season and it's hard to ignore. Nicholas Storm for Michelin, him and Sandy Walsh both have been very impressive in the season, and as I said, if you're trying to at least give a bit of attention, then that's where one of them could feature. If I'm honest, I think Xerxes could be the silver star, solely because of how content might play out. I would say Verscharen could sneak in the main team from an SBC or objective point of view. Vanaken and Ritz, like Vanaken always seems to get in regardless. It's like he always just seems to get in. It's always funny. I always find that really funny about Vanaken. He always seems to get a team season, and sometimes it's a nice card, like to at least have a run with. I remember like a few FIFAs ago, it was like Dendonker. Dendonker was such a fun card to own when he was at in the Pro League still. But as I said, Xerxes, the reason why I think he could be a silver star is solely because as impressive this season as he's had with 15 goals and 8 assists, they might just put him as the silver star just to kind of just mainly give like a strong nation and at least one of Belgium's biggest clubs a notable objective card anyway. Others that could happen, Michael Frey, 22 goals, 4 assists for Antwerp. They just kind of eked out in the end really. They hit a sticky wicket form wise, and like Frey's been a big part of their season, so it's like I was quite surprised. Van Zier could happen as well for St. Galois, 13 goals, 10 assists. You could also be looking at Coopers for Michelin, Dino Hotic even potentially for Self Bruges, Jella Vossen could happen. Going back to Gomez, he was 5 goals, 12 assists, not bad for somebody who's been mostly playing left back. Morioki, Matoma could oddly happen despite the lack of games he's had. Benito Raman's a bit of a punch out. I can't really see it, but EA being EA, depends how they want to obviously boost accordingly. But we'll see how this all plays out. As I said, I feel generally happy with what I've got. Let me know, as I said, in the comments who you think might feature. If there is anyone I've missed, let me know. Smash likes always, folks. Sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.